Welcome back, Silver Stackers. Silver Gold Man here with another edition of Silver Gold and more. Today's date is Friday, October 3rd, 2014. I'm putting out today's video simply because, well, it's Friday and many of you may be considering going out to stack. And, well, I want to give you a heads up on the government Shill network, how they operate, and I'll be exposing a lot more of this in the future. So those of you that are new to the show, hang tight. As I'd mentioned, I'm not a financial advisor, so if you're seeking for someone that's licensed, you're listening to the wrong person. I'm simply a stacker, a passionate stacker with a long track record of calling the markets. I also had a previous Pal Talk show on gold and silver. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm working on that, so we'll have a live show here coming up soon on Pal Talk. But for right now, it'll be nightly on YouTube. And well, today's video, as I'd mentioned in the past here, Hong Kong's having a protest. I'll give you an update on that. This show is the beginning here of an ongoing process. For those of you that are new to stacking silver on YouTube, you got to know the players, how they're involved. And yes, I will be connecting the dots to all these people because as I mentioned, I've been out here for a long time on this gold and silver platform. And yes, hang tight. It's going to be fun exposing the Shill network. Okay, so I've been mentioning a new low, folks, and here we are at brand spanking new low again here. And the Shill network, as you'll see here, they're back out telling you this is a new low. So it was at the 1750 mark. We had harrold, stellaconcepts. They were out then. I made a video on those people. I'll have to upload a portion of that here on your Silver Gold Man YouTube channel. But for right now, take my word. I've talked about this in the past, how these people all play what I call dummy pool together, because they have to create their own opposition so they can kind of promote each other back and forth. So this is what this video is all about, exposing part of that opposition, the people that are involved, the games that they play. And yes, so last week we had harrold and stellaconcepts coming in to tell you to buy at 1750 because we hit a new low, and now we dropped a new low. And what do we have? The other clown. This is very important, folks, that you pay attention to this if you're new to stacking, because I will be exposing all of these clowns one at a time, over and over again, as they keep making their videos, giving you false information. I'll be standing on the sidelines here, uploading videos and making Pal Talk shows, telling you how these cronies are so easy to figure out. So Mr. Rawdog, and if you don't know him, I'll leave a link down below. He uploaded this video today here. As you can see, he's back from Hawaii, and he's telling you silver is a bargain. That's right. So let's listen to a small portion of this video, because this is the interesting part where he's telling you to basically get out there and buy. But as per usual, he gives himself a little bit of leeway, telling you that, well, it may possibly fall lower. So let's listen up here, see what he has to say.
I'm looking, and I'm gonna buy very, very soon. I think we went down there and hit that 1670 resistance level, and we haven't broken it. If we break it, it might go down to 15 or 14, but I don't think, it doesn't look like it's going to break it. It looks like, it had the job sell off, and then it's starting to come back.
So there you go. He's telling you it could go lower, so he's cleared himself because he knows it's going lower. But according to him now, no, it's okay now. It's done. So yes, as you can see, by the time you get to the end of the video, what does he tell you?
I'm telling you guys, right now, bargain for silver, dude. Bargain. Peace.
Okay, so stay away from these peace people. This will be another thing. Those of you that are new, the peace, that's your Illuminati, your V. Okay, folks? Your government Shill network, they all show their little symbolisms. It's very clear. Those of us that have our eyes wide open, we can see it. So the point of this video will be showing you how they all play this dummy pool amongst each other. I see it in other topics that I touch on YouTube from years back, and they all put up their own little ass clowns basically so they can play back and forth with each other. And Mr. Sin Energy 7 is one of those ass clowns, or I should say government Shill people. So his role is to push you away from silver. Oh, he may make silver videos, but in the end he's pushing palladium. And, well, as you can see on his YouTube channel, I'll show you in a second here, copper also. So we're not going to put up with these people, and I will continue showing you, those of you that are interested in the truth, how they all interconnect. There's no doubt about that. It's very, very, very clear. So again, as you can see here, he's promoting Rawdog and Cory C. Remember that name here as I progress on with these people that I consider they're ass clowns. So another thing they do here is they put up videos with pretty women trying to draw you in. Don't fall into that one. So Mr. Sin Energy, this is his YouTube channel, and I know him from a long time ago. And by the way, I'm going to give you a heads up. If you go join him, if you subscribe to this fellow, he will do the same thing as everyone else that I will present in this video has done to me in the past. They will ban you. They will delete your comment. They've done it to me, every single one of them, not because I swear, because I come out and I debunk them simply in comments showing how they're absolutely ass clowns. So there's no doubt about it. They will continue, okay? Pay attention here. This is very important because I've started my own little section on my YouTube channel, and this is what it looks like. So for the time being, I've called it fake stackers because it's clear how all these people interconnect, and they're all out to give silver a bad name. Even though some of them actually promote silver, but then again, they turn around and tell you Bitcoin's going to be your savior. They have a long history. I'll connect them all. This gentleman here knows me very well. In fact, he invited me, the first Silver Gold Pal Talk show I ran on Pal Talk. It was this gentleman here that asked me to be the host. So I noticed as I'd get 60, 70 people in there, he'd all of a sudden show up when I was supposed to host for the next 2 hours, and he'd say, oh, do you mind moving aside? I can take it over from there. So after this happening 5, 6 times, I'm like, what's going on here? They're simply drawing me as a draw card. It's the same thing at Realist News, JSNIP4. So if you refresh it, because you may notice here that it's set on shuffle, you will see more of these government shill people and how they all interconnect. This is very, very, very important that you pay attention to this because I will continue exploring, and if you're interested in knowing the truth, it's going to happen here, not on any of those channels. So again, I encourage you to shuffle it, refresh the page a couple of times because you'll see different characters, okay? It's going to take you a couple of shuffles. But eventually you'll see all these ass clowns that I'm talking about, okay? Or you can just click there and see them all. So again, this video, the point of this video is how they all play against each other and how they have their, the other clowns out there who I'd mention are out to mislead you from silver. And this is that Sin Energy fellow I'm talking about. If you go to his YouTube channel, as you can see, copper, yes. He's the copper queen. So he seems to push copper and palladium, and as you can see, he's promoting your government shill network. So stay tuned, stay informed, and I'll keep exposing these people because they all interconnect, and I'll do a quick job just in this video here. It'll be a first big wake-up call for many of you. I expose some of the main players that you just saw on those thumbnails. So Mr. Cory C here has a long history on YouTube. He's gone through various names from Cory C TV. As you can see there, he's just Cory C. He came back out as Nigel's Revenge. Then it was The Amazing Alchemist. I think there was two or three other YouTube channels in the meantime, and his latest one is DonCoryleone. So as you can see here, March 7, 2014, he has another interview with this fellow. I don't know if Ernie's intelligent enough to know that this is part of the government shill network. I'm not quite sure, but they all interconnect. So he's out here talking about jobs, pretending that he knows what he's talking about, right? Because that's what it's all about. So they all interconnect, and it's quite easy. Even the Sheffield report, Sheffield Studios, whatever, he's part of Stellaconcepts, Bar 911, and as you can see, Cory's old YouTube channel, Nigel's Revenge, he's not fooling anyone, okay? So DonCoryleone, his real name is Cory Landon Codell. There's no doubt about it. It looks like he's gone away, though. No activity. So we've chased him off, but hang tight, he will be back. And one of the names I was showing there is this Montagraph. DonCoryleone, or whatever amazing goof, is connected with Montagraph. They're all interconnected, and I'll leave a link down below so you can go watch this video. This is just a week ago. This Montagraph, who again is another government shill here, and you stackers will easily pick him out. Just go listen to his argument on the golden false flag, how he picks just a small time frame in the silver chart, or sorry, the gold chart in that video, and he tells you, well, look, gold went down that much. How can it help you during a time of panic? And by the way, he's talking about the Ebola panic. Well, meanwhile, all of us were stacking because of a financial meltdown that we can see eventually unraveling itself here. So again, he has false arguments, takes a small time frame of a market and tells you, well, gold fell on this day, fell down $80. On this other day, fell down to 120. Meanwhile, he forgets to take a look at the overall, let's say, even a 5-year market gold trend, or how about 10 years? How about 15 years? He doesn't have the IQ for that, so he gives lame arguments, and this is part of this government shill network. I hope you hang tight, because I'm going to expose just a small group today, but at least you'll have a heads up of who some of these characters are. So this Italian lad here is connected up with YouTuber JSnip4. They run together, roll together, whatever you want to call it. They're all the same ass clowns that are out there to diminish anyone who's telling the truth. So he trolled the crap out of me until it all failed, and well, he's had to go back to YouTube and try and get popular, and it's not working. Same thing with 12 gauge Angel. Again here, as you can see with Cory C TV, what are they doing? Live chat. Okay? Cory C, and what are they talking about? Silver. Very, very clear here. These people want to pretend that they're in control of it, but they're not. That's the Italian lad, that's 12 gauge, and that's Mr. Cory C. So 12 gauge Angel, pay close attention here how they promote each other. DayTradeShow, this is the Dawn Herald telling you to buy silver at $17.50. Pay very attention. This is very, very important. It's one of the big things I've noticed. So Mr. 12 gauge Angel had opened up a YouTube channel under the name Connecting Dots 5, because that's my other persona here on YouTube. And he went out on these different forums telling people that silver was going to go to $500. So just attack the truthers, and they play stupid pool together. And I'm going to finish this up very shortly here with the Hong Kong protest, but I want to show you again here another one of these shills. His name is Charles Fuchs. Again, Charles is guilty like the rest of them. He banned me, deleted my comment, went out after that on other silver YouTube's comment sections trying to trash my name. It failed. He's a failure, and there's no doubt about it. He's part of that network. I'll leave a link down below. Looks like he lost weight. I think they all lost weight. I think they know the heat's on. Us silver stackers are sniffing them out. Their bullshit game is shrinking, and they're starting to lose it, and, well, they're under stress. So, of course, they're going to lose weight. What do you want me to say? So, again, here, he's come out here. He's the same thing as these other clowns, trying to pretend that he's Mr. Got it figured out, and he's stacking cash. So stay away from the shill network and who they promote. Okay, folks? That's what this was all about. Silver Futurist is absolutely part of it. Okay, going to finish up this video here on the Hong Kong protest, and, well, looks like it's all turned chaotic. So the leader himself here has said, no, we're going to walk away from these talks. It's not going to work. And, well, it turns out, and you'll have to hit the space bar if you want to read this, well, apparently citizens came out and attacked the pro-democracy group here, their activist tent. But the report itself questions if these were actually well organized, because they happen to have these blue ribbons signaling their support for the mainland government. So I would not be, seriously, I would not be surprised to find out the Chinese government has set up their own government shill network to go out there and bust that protest up. That would not surprise me one bit, because the numbers, as you may have noticed in my past videos here, I made a couple of videos on this, the numbers were growing. People do not want this BS, and if you don't know what that's all about, you'll have to go to well, back to my Silver Gold Man YouTube channel and take a look at the videos there, and you'll understand that this is all about pro-democracy. But the real question is, will they ever have direct democracy? Okay, stay tuned, folks. I'll be back on Monday night with another Silver Gold Man show. Hope you enjoy your weekend.